Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic network, and I am very, very deeply depressed and anxious. And I'm doing this just to keep myself occupied. Really doing really bad this morning. It's the Cleveland Indians at the Boston Red Sox. This is the first of a 3-game series. It's the first on the date April 19 in our 68 replay. For Cleveland, it will be Sonny Siebert. He comes in 2-0. And for Boston, it's Gary Wazlewski, and his record is 1-0. And I'll have the lineups in just a few minutes.
Hold on.
For the Cleveland Indians, it's Tommy Harper in left, Simone at second, Cardinal at center, Sims catching, Tony Horton at first, Davalillo in right, Max Alvis at third, Larry Brown at short, and Sonny Siebert the pitcher. For the Red Sox, Andrews at second, Foy at third, Yastrzemski in left, Smith in center, Scott at first, LaHood in right, Petroselli at short. The catcher is Russ Gibson. And pitching is Gary Wazlewski on the mound. And we're in Fenway Park. Again, this is the first of a 3-game series, and the first game on the date, April 19. In our 1968 replay, we use real-world lineups. Very, very depressed, Kathy, is the answer. Gene Oliver was the catcher for Boston, but he's not carded. And he had very few at bats, so I'm giving Elston Howard the day off and going with Russ Gibson. We're in Fenway Park, and the Red Sox take the field. Here's Gary Wazlewski on the mound. And leading it off for Cleveland, Tommy Harper. Harper steps in. Wazlewski is ready. Here's the pitch to Harper, 5'9", right-handed, struck him out. And there's one down. Here's Chico Salmon now. The pitch from Wazlewski. 1-8, he pops it up to short. And that's for Petrocelli. He makes the catch, 2 outs. I hope you're well, Kathy. So 2 up, 2 down. And Jose Cardinal is the batter. The pitch from Wazlewski. 4-10 struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. That's okay, Kathy. So Wazlewski retires the side in order with 2 strikeouts. After a half, it's Cleveland nothing, Boston coming up. Glad you're well. Here's Sonny Siebert now on the mound for Cleveland. Leading it off for Boston is Mike Andrews. Andrews steps in. Pitch from Siebert, 2-11, grounds it to first. And Tony Horton takes it to the bag, 1 out. Now Joe Foy, the batter. Okay, here's Siebert. Pitch to Foy, 6'4", right-handed. It's a ballpark slash 1-12. It goes through. So Foy is on a 6'4", right-handed. Foy 1-18. Being held 1-16. And here's Carl Yastrzemski. .610 left-handed, another ballpark slash. That one is a liner to second. 2 outs. Foy still being held. And Reggie Smith comes up. Pitch to Smith, 4-8. Switch hitter batting left, walked him. It's first and second, 2 outs for George Scott. This is a clutch situation. Six, triple 1-6. A fly ball to center, and catching up with it is Jose Cardinal. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs for Boston. A single, a walk, both left on. After one, it's a scoreless ball game. Wazlewski takes the mound. Retired Cleveland in order in the first. Here's Duke Sims now to lead it off. Well, I don't know, Kathy. It's hard to say. It's hard to say. I do feel isolated. You know, the room to move and the family to hear is all fine and well, but it doesn't. I have financial worries. Okay, here's the pitch to Sims. 5-6 left-handed. This a base hit. Up the middle. Thrown in by Smith. Sims is on. Here's Tony Horton now. Pitch to Horton, 5-7 right-handed. Struck him out. Third strikeout for Wazlewski. This is the only contact I have until the kids get home from work. Victor Avalio, left-handed hitter. Pitch to Davalio, 5-9 left-handed, flies it to left, and Yastrzemski makes the catch, 1 out. For Max Alvis. Okay, Alvis at the plate. Six-five right-handed, flies it to center, and Smith is under it. He makes the catch, and the side is retired. No runs, the single by Sims left on. Bottom of the second now. Sonny Siebert, the batter, the pitcher. Joe LaHood. We'll lead it off. Here's Siebert now. The pitch, 1-8, right-handed, walked him. Second walk by Siebert. Here's Rico Petroselli now. And the pitch, 5-9, right-handed, struck him out. First strikeout for Siebert, 1 down. And Russ Gibson, the batter. Two 5, and that is a base hit to left field. LaHood rounding 1-12, 1-13, 1-14. He'll hold. And Wazlewski comes to the plate. First and second, 1 out. Wazlewski, a 1 WR. 6-10, right-handed, grounds it to short, double play, and the side is retired. A 6-10, ground ball short A, first and second. We'll score that 6-4-3. Side is out, no runs. A walk, a single, and then the double play to end the inning. After 2, it's scoreless. Okay, Wazlewski takes the mound. Top of the third in a scoreless ball game. Larry Brown, the batter. And if you'll excuse me, folks. Oh, Kathy Harden. If you'll excuse me for a minute, I have to go do something. Bear with me, folks. I might be about 5 minutes. Little more coffee here. Okay. Okay, I'm back. And I thank you for your patience. Gary Wozlowski takes the mound, top of the third, scoreless game. And here's Larry Brown. It's Cleveland at Boston. First of a 3-game series. And Kathy Harden for the Tribe. Okay, here's Wozlowski. Pitch to Brown, 6'9", right-handed, flies it to center, and that's for Smith. Reggie Smith makes the catch. Now Sonny Siebert, the batter. Siebert, 2 WR. Five, 6, right-handed. Single 1 to 16 goes through, base hit. Siebert with the single. We'll check to see if he has a running rating. He is 1 to 12. Siebert on first, 1 out, Harper at the plate. Okay, here's Wozlowski. And the pitch to Harper. 1-8, right-handed, walked him. So the Tribe has first and second with 1 out. And Chico Salmon is the batter. "20 years of Strat, Jeremiah. Good for you." That's a re-roll. Pitch to Salmon. 3-8, grounds it to third. That will force Harper at second, and Siebert goes to third. Salmon safe at first on the force out. First and second, B4. So there are two away now. Simone on first, Siebert on third. Simone 1 to 15, 1 to 17 being held, 1 to 15. Here's Jose Cardinal now. And this would be a clutch situation. Pitch to Cardinal. 1-6. It's a clutch reversal. Pops it up to second base, and the side is retired. Again, that was a 1-6 clutch reversal in the clutch situation. So there were no runs. One hit, a walk, and two left. We head to the bottom of the third in a scoreless game. Okay, Mike Andrews. Top of the order for the Red Sox in a scoreless game, Siebert. And the pitch. 2-3, that's a grounder to short for Larry Brown, and he throws it to Horton at first, one away. Now here's Joe Foy. Foy singled in the first, he was left on base. 4-9, right-handed, flies it to right, and Davalillo makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Nobody on. Call Yastrzemski. The batter. Here's the pitch. 3-8, right-handed, walked him. So Yastrzemski is on. One to 16, Siebert being held 1 to 14. And Reggie Smith, the batter. Pitch to Smith, 4-11, switch hitter batting left, grounds it to first for Horton. To the bag. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, the walk to Carl Yastrzemski, and he was left on base. We've gone 3 innings, and it's a scoreless game. Now here's Wazlewski. The batter is Duke Sims. Top of the fourth in a scoreless game. 5-8 left-handed triple, 1 to 7, and that is a base hit for Sims, his second hit of the ball game. It was a 5-8 left-handed triple, 1 to 7. That's a 9. So Sims is on, and here's Tony Horton now. Wazlewski from the stretch. Pitch to Horton, 1-8, struck him out. Fourth strikeout for Gary Wazlewski. And here's Vic Davalillo. Three, six, right-handed, single one. Lines it to second. Right at Andrews, 2 outs. And here's Max Alvis. 2 outs, it's Sims on first. Six, seven, right-handed, base hit up the middle. Sims rounding second. One to nine holds, and now Larry Brown in a clutch situation. First and second, 2 outs. That thing just dropped like a lead. Like lead. Pitch to Brown, 4-9. Hit well. Into the gap for a double for Larry Brown. Sims scores. Alvis rounding third. Kathy has a question, top of the fifth on ball 4. 4-9. That was a double. Now Alvis, that's the center field. Alvis rounding 1 to 14, 1 to 16, 1 to 17. With Smith 1 to 13. And he's coming home. Here's the throw. And he is out. And that will retire the side. But a run. On 3 hits and 1 left on. After 3.5, it's Cleveland 1 and Boston nothing. Let me get my music straight. Go. Bottom of the 4th, Siebert now. And George Scott, the batter. Pitch to Scott, 2-7, right-handed, grounds it to short. And that's for Larry Brown, 1 out. Now here's Joe LaHood. .211, grounds it to second for Chico Salmon. And he fires it to Horton at first. It's 2 away. And here's Rico Petrocelli. 2 outs, nobody on. 1-3, struck him out. Second strikeout for Siebert at a 1-2-3 inning. After 4, it's 1-0 Cleveland. I want you all to get ready now. look in the text for Kathy Horton's question, it pertains to the book Ball 4 by Jim Bouton. Question 1, here it is. During a stint in the minors, what form of poisoning does Jim claim to suffer from? Hello, Jim. The question is, during a stint in the minors, what form of poisoning does Jim claim to suffer from? I have no idea. I read the book a long time ago. I'm going to say alcohol poisoning. So I'm on the right track. Beer? Mai Tai. Isn't that one of those exotic drinks? Thank you for the question, Kathy. Great question. And we'll give you a red jelly bean just for asking the question. A Mai Tai. It's a cocktail. It's a particular type of cocktail, folks. I knew it was a drink. It's got rum, Caraco liqueur, orgeat syrup, and lime juice. One of the most characteristic cocktails in tiki culture. Thank you, Kathy. Super question. That brings us to the top of the fifth, and Wazlewski, his first endurance is the sixth. He allowed a run in the fourth. And Siebert will lead it off. Here's Wazlewski. 2-3, there's a base hit. Off of Siebert's own card. And again, he's a 1-12, a 2-3. Now here's Tommy Harper. Wazlewski throws. 4-9. That's hit well by Harper. Deep and gone. A 2-run home run by Tommy Harper off Wazlewski. And we'll look at that again to make it 3-0. 4-9. Right-handed and home run 1-10. It was a 4. And he's got the power. Tommy Harper for Cleveland. His first home run of the season. We enter our home runs in real time. Top of the sixth, ball 4 again. Beautiful. Keep them coming, Kathy. It's 3-0 now. Chico Salmon, the batter. That's 3-6. Grounds it back to Ozlowski, and he throws it to Scott at first, 1 out. Now here's Jose Cardinal. Let me just refresh my coffee. Oh. Okay, it's 1 out, nobody on. Jose Cardinal at the plate. Here's Ozlowski. That's 2-6, right-handed, walked him. So Cardinal is on first. 1-17, 1-19. 1-17 being held. With Duke Sims coming up. 1-17 being held. He's going to go for the lead here. Two to 6, 11 and 12. He gets the lead. Again, 1-19 being held, 1-17. Gibson's T rating 1-5. Here's the throw. Oh, it's an error. Oh my God, stolen base and then the error. Throwing error by Gibson. I shouldn't have done that. So with 1 out, Cardinal on third, infield coming in. .310 right-handed, double one, it's a base hit. And Cardinal scores. We don't know if it's earned or not yet. Actually, it was a .310. 2 asteroids, it is earned. That's 3 runs. and Tony Horton, the batter. Sims on first. Here's Wazlewski now. One five, grounds to short to force Sims. That'll be 2 outs. And Tony Horton is on. 1 to 15, 1 to 17 not being held with a 4. And Vic Davalillo, the batter. He would have scored anyway, Cardinal, without the throwing error. Pitch to Davalillo, 6'5", left-handed, grounds it to second. And Andrews makes the play to first. The side is retired, but 3 big runs on a 2-run home run by Tommy Harper. And then Cardinal scored. He walked, stole second, went to third on the throwing error by Gibson, and then he was singled home by Sims. And after 4.5, it's Cleveland 4, Boston nothing. Here's Siebert now. Bottom of the 5th, we have a question, a ball 4 question after this inning. .38 right-handed struck him out. And they're going to give Wazlewski a chance to settle down, even though it's 4-0 already. He comes to the plate. 4-11 right-handed, pops it up to short. And that's for Larry Brown, 2 away. And now Mike Andrews. One 3, walked him. Siebert's first endurance inning is the 7th. Andrews walks with 2 outs, and here's Foy not being held. Pitch to Foy, 4-7, right-handed, single 1 to 7, lines it to second to Chico Salmon, and the side is retired. No runs. No hits, the walk to Andrews left on. After 5, it's 4-0 Cleveland. Now I want you to get ready for the big question, ball 4. Question number 2 from Kathy Harden, and please participate to win a prize if you get it. Wait for it now. Here it is. What cartoon character impression did Marty Patton do? Jeremiah has a whole collection of red jelly beans. How do you like that? But the answer was Donald Duck, and Jim got it. We moved to the top of the sixth already. We're going to take a break after this half inning. Max Alva's the batter. And Kathy says, and what he imitates, you can look it up. Huh. Okay, here's Wazlewski. He's allowed 4 runs in 5 innings. That's 410 right-handed, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Wazlewski. Now here's Larry Brown. .35 base hits. And Brown is on Siebert now. Not being held, Brown. Siebert 2 for 2 with 2 singles. That's a possible wild pitch. Oh my Lord, Wazlewski 1-19. My Lord, it's a wild one. So Brown on second with 1 out. Here's Wazlewski now. Pitch to Siebert, 2-6, struck him out. That's the 6th for Gary. And now Tommy Harper. .26 right-handed, struck him out. He struck out the side, did allow the base hit to Brown. We're in the middle of the 6th. It's a 4-0 ball game. Good morning. The coffee is flowing. As a matter of fact, I need to make a new pot. We're going to take a break for 2 or 3 minutes. And when I come back, I hope to be having brewed some new coffee because I'm on my last cup right now. Stand by, please. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit. Okay, we're ready to resume this ball game. It's a 4-0 game, Cleveland out ahead. And this is the first of a 3-game series, and the first game on our date of April 19 in our 1968 Strat-O-Matic baseball replay. And Siebert takes the mound, shutting out Boston through 5. Carl Yastrzemski leads it off. Oh, that's a re-roll. It landed on my pants. that die landed on my pants and was not flat. Here's the pitch to Carl. 6-6 left-handed, triple 1-2, flies it to right. And Davalillo makes the catch, 1 out. Now Reggie Smith, the batter. Switch hitter, batting left. Raspberry Siebert. Pitch to Smith, 6-5, switch hitter, batting left, and home run, 1-5. Drops in for a double for Reggie Smith. The dice ended up on my pants, obviously the crotch area, and it was not level. So 6-5 left-handed and home run, 1-5. It's a double for Smith. Siebert's first endurance next inning. Here's George Scott now. That's a possible wild pitch. Siebert's rating is 7. And it's smothered in the dirt by Sims. Here's Scott now. And the pitch, 3-10, right-handed, grounds it to third A. Alves throws it to first and holds Smith at second, 2 outs. And here's Joe LaHood. Pitch from Siebert. 5-11 left-handed, grounds it to first, our first X today. Wow. Tony Horton, 4-11. 16-4, throws it to Siebert, covering the bag. Nice play by Horton. even though he's a 4. Horton, here's a LaHood. It's no runs, 1 hit, the double by Reggie Smith. And after 6, it's Cleveland 4 and Boston nothing. Pot 2 is brewing and it will be turned into iced coffee. Okay, top of the 7th. Wazlewski in his second endurance inning. And Chico Salmon leads it off. Pitch to Salmon, 5-7, right-handed, struck him out. 8th strikeout for Wazlewski. And here's Jose Cardinal. Three, right, pops it up, foul territory. And Gibson makes the catch, 2 outs. And here's Duke Sims. Sims 3 for 3 today, 3 singles. Scored a run, knocked in a run. Here's Wazlewski now. Pitch to Sims, 3-3, and that is a ballpark slash, line to second. And the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Wazlewski. And we move to the bottom of the 7th. Here's Rico Petrocelli leading it off. There's action in the Red Sox bullpen. Even though, if I look real world, by the way, Wazlewski went all the way in a 9-2 win for Boston in real world. The pitch to Petrocelli, 6-11, right-handed, struck him out. 1 down, and here's Russ Gibson. Five-4, right-handed, flies to second. Our second X flies it to center. Cardinal, 2-11. 6-2 makes the catch. 2 outs. And here's Wazlewski. And it's obligatory. There'll be a hitter for Wazlewski. I just assume not hit for him with 2 outs, but we're going to do it because it looks right. I admit it to you. He pitched 7 innings. Nine hits, walked 2, struck out 8, allowed 4. We're going to go with Jose Tartable. Let's see who's going to come in to pitch. Lee Stange, who pitched on the 21st in Real World, will be called on to come in to pitch. Stange, this will be his first appearance of the season. And here's Tartable. I'm going to assume Tartable is on this team, but I'm going to look it up anyway. That's the reason why Baseball Reference is so invaluable. Yes, he was all year. So Tartable is the pinch hitter. He is a left-handed hitter. Had 139 at bats, 281 average, quite good for 68. Almost 50 points above the league average, which was 230 something. Pitched to Tartable, 6'4" left-handed, walked him. This is Siebert's first endurance inning. He's 1-15, being held 1-13. And Mike Andrews is the batter with 2 outs and Tartable on first. Here's Siebert now. 6'4" right-handed, that's a ballpark slash, and it goes through. A single, first and second, with 2 outs, and Joe Foy, the batter. Here's Foy now. That's a possible balk or pass ball. Possible balk, 0 rating. Pitch to Foy. 2-5 right-handed, struck him out. 5th strikeout for Siebert, and the side is retired. He maintains endurance. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go take my coffee off the coffee maker, and I'm going to immerse it in cold water so it gets ready to be iced coffee. Stand by, please. And we're back. It's a 4-0 game. Red Sox, by the way, are 6-1 on the season. Cleveland 4-3. Red Sox tied with Minnesota for first place, 2-game lead. New pitcher, Lee Stange. Lee Stange, right-hander, coming in. Top of the 8th. And Tony Horton leads it off. 3-7 right-handed, grounds it to short, and Petrocelli throws it to Scott, 1 out. Now Vic Davalillo is the batter. For 6, left-handed, pops it up to second for Andrews. That's 2 outs. A literal coffee break. It's immersed when you don't have the foresight to prepare iced coffee. That's the way I do it. I immerse it in a sink full of cold water, let it cool down, and then ice it up. Here's Max Alvis. 2 outs, nobody on. 3-8, right-handed, grounds it to short for Petrocelli again. A 1-2-3 inning for Stange. In case you're wondering, our next game, which I hope to broadcast today, soon after this one, is the Baltimore Orioles at the California Angels. And this also will be the first of a 3-game series as Baltimore on the road on the West Coast. It'll be Bruce Howard starting for the Orioles. If he's even carded. And George Brunette for the Angels. Okay, bottom of the 8th. Siebert has gone all the way. And Carl Yastrzemski leads it off. Here's Siebert now. 2-12, ballpark slash, 1-12 goes through for Yastrzemski. A leadoff single. 1-16, Siebert, 0. 1-14, being held. Now Reggie Smith, the batter. Possible wild pitch, 1-7. It is not smothered in the dirt by Sims. Pitch to Smith, 2-12, right-handed. That's a ballpark blast. It's hit well to right field, caught by Davalillo at the warning track. 1 out. Now here's George Scott. Oh boy, the market has plunged again. Oh. God almighty. Okay, here's Scott now. Pitch to Scott, 4-11. Right-handed pops it up to short for Brown, 2 outs. And now here's Joe LaHood. "3-5, right-handed walked him. So Siebert is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue here. First and second with 2 outs. Vicente Romo is warming for Cleveland. Hal Kurtz pitched in this game, real world. He's got a 5.21 ERA. That's what I mean. As using it as a guideline only. When they have a lead they want to protect here. Sutherland is not on this roster. Darryl Sutherland, most likely non-carded, 3 games all season, with 6 innings pitched. Okay, Romo warming. Oh, we have a top of the 9th trivia question. I'm just seeing it. And this is from Baseball Demos. 2 outs, first and second. Rico Petrocelli is the batter. Here's Siebert now. 6'9", right-handed, struck him out. And Siebert maintains endurance. No runs, the single, the walk, and both left on. After 8, it's a scoreless game. I need to get a drink of water, but before that, we're gonna go with the trivia question here from Demos. Now look in the text here, a double trivia. Bottom of the 8th or top of the 9th, any way you want to see it. If that means it's 2 questions. my mouth is parched, dry. So Demos, go ahead, and I'll be back maybe when you post your first or your second question. I will be back though. I just said my throat is parched. Okay. Demos, I'm so sorry. On the TV show Matlock, what food item did Andy Griffith always eat? Question 2. On the TV show Barnaby Jones, what beverage did Buddy Epson always drink? Wow. You want to talk about trivia? I think, what did Matlock eat? I have no idea. No clue on any of these. I'm going to say, with that kind of hint, it's got to be hot dogs for Matlock. I didn't know Matlock Remember, he was the attorney. We got that. Okay, it's a red jelly bean for me and you, Demos. Any hint on the second question? On the beverage that Barnaby Jones, I'm going to just take a guess. How about a hint? Lemonade. Jim says lemonade. That's a good answer. No, but it was a good guess. Kathy Harden, black coffee. It does a body good. Total guess, orange juice. Oh, milk, of course. Of course. Jim gets it. It's all right, Jim. That's your second one, Jim. Didn't you get Bugs Bunny earlier? Give a red jelly bean there to Jim. Of course, milk. Still order milk in a bar. That's a classic. Thank you, Dems, for the excellent questions. And we're back, and those were a couple of winners from Baseball Demos, a double shot in the top of the ninth. It just goes to show you we can do double shots anytime. Kathy's hallmark has been, among other things, double shots during the seventh inning stretch. We move to the top of the ninth. It'll be Lee Stange in his second inning of relief. It's 4-0 Cleveland. And Larry Brown will lead it off. Siebert comes out on deck. Brown 2 for 3. 2 for 3. 3-6 home run, 1-4, and it's gone. Larry Brown with the home run. Look at that again. Do you see that? It's a 3-6 right-handed home run, 1-4. Hit to left. And back to the wall went Yastrzemski. And with the one die, That makes it 5-0. Good morning, Rick. Second run batted in for Larry Brown. He had 6, real world. Good morning, Rick. Larry Brown with the home run. That's his first of the year. Now here's Siebert. Siebert 2 for 3. Pitch from Stange, 5-7, right-handed, double 1-3. Oh, a double for Siebert. Oh my goodness. The Boo-Hoo Sox. I'm sure Kathy doesn't mind. Look at that for Siebert, 5-7, right-handed, double 1-3, and it's a 3. He's 3 for 4 today. And please don't tell me that's unrealistic. It could happen. Now here's Tommy Harper. Pitch from Stange. 3-10, flies it to right. I have the option question mark. No, it's only on the non-question mark that you have the option to stretch the runner, which I believe is true. In any case, we're not going to stretch. Here's Chico Salmon now. Chico, I have to go look at the, I need to get my instruction book back. I have it in another book, a rule book. Got like 3 of them. Okay, here's Chico now. Two-8, right-handed, single 1-6. That's a liner to third, 2 outs. And here's Jose Cardinal. Pitch to Cardinal, 3-9, right-handed, grounds it to second for Andrews, and the side is retired. Another run, though. To make it 5-0 Cleveland, Siebert has gone all the way. I just realized that Siebert has reached fatigue. And I do not recall any dot outcomes. On this walk, he reached fatigue, and then there was a strikeout for Petrocelli. What we will do is just go back and look just to make sure. That happens ever so rarely for me. We're in replay mode. No runs. Here. We have a top of the 9th trivia question. I'm just seeing it. We're in replay mode here. This is from Baseball Demos. 2 outs, first and second. Rico Petrocelli is the batter. Here's Siebert now. That's a 6-9, and it is a strikeout without a dot. 6-9, and as you can see on Siebert's card, it is a strikeout without a dot, and therefore the strikeout holds. And we're going to resume the game, and actually I'm going to do something that I very rarely do, and that's let a pitcher with so-called fatigue stay in the game. If he gets into any kind of trouble, we'll pull him. He is throwing a shutout. So here's Siebert now, bottom of the ninth, facing Gibson. The pitch. That's 1-3, grounds it to first. And Horton takes it to the bag, 1 out. And now there will be a hitter here. Let's see who it's going to be. I think Dalton Jones or Jerry Adair are candidates. Jerry Adair, a .216 hitter. Dalton Jones, 234. You know who's in this on this team? Is Ken Harrelson. Does anybody know when he played? Oh, he plays on the. He must be hurt because Hawk Harrelson does start on the. I was wondering about this on the 21st. I'm going to use Hawk Harrelson. Even though it's sort of a waste. With nobody on. So Harrelson coming in to pinch hit. Hawk Harrelson. Siebert, 1 out, nobody on. Well, Demo says drink the Kool-Aid and go with Jones. I'm going to go with Harrelson. It's already done. Hope you understand. 6'11", right-handed, struck him out. Two outs, nobody on, Mike Andrews. 4-9. Flies it to right. This should end the ball game. Under it is Davalillo. He makes the catch. And the side is retired. The game is over. I'll have my recap in just a moment. A 5-hit shutout. Jim calls for Siebert player of the game. Thank you, Kathy. And I agree, a 5-hit shutout, even when he was tired at the end. Home runs, Harper, his first of the year. And Brown, Larry Brown, his first of the year. The 3-run inning really capped it off, even though the first run was all that was needed. Thank you, Jim. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Demos. Thank you, Rick, for being here. Jeremiah, of course. Peter. And everybody else making this. Siebert, Sonny didn't want to share any runs. That's a good one, Demos. You're good with the puns. You're good with the language. I'm going to enter this in the books now. Thank you all for being here. It helps distract me from my problems, albeit temporarily. My worries and my problems. This is a weird thing I got going here. There. Well, that shows up okay. Let me just enter this in the standings. Cleveland with the win, 5-3. Puts them 1 1/2 out. Boston with the loss, 6-2. Puts them 1/2 out. Six, 12, 17, 21, 24, 27, 35. Two, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 17, 21, 35. That's 30, 60, 71. And that's the real-time entrance of the standings there. Here's the NL. In case anybody's interested in looking. I'm going to go take a break for 2 or 3 minutes and come back and enter the individual stats. I use numbers, which comes with iMac. I'll be right back. Now this is a little bit uncomfortable for me to be physically, but I'm going to do it. Here's numbers. And this may be hard to see, so let me enlarge it a little. I usually don't do it in this angle here, but we'll first enter Cleveland. Siebert is 3-0 now. 16, 25 2/3. 3 earned runs. Wow. It's so early on, my plan to do ERAs and batting averages is after a good number of games, maybe monthly, based on the schedule. I don't know about April. Now we'll enter the individual batters. First I do RBIs. Home runs are added in real time. That's going to be Harper with 2. Gives him 4. And Brown with 2. I'm sorry. Oh, God. Sims with 1. And Brown with 2. And now, because I only do at bats, hits, home runs, RBIs, and average. And for pitchers, wins, losses, inning pitched, earned runs, and ERA. So we just go Harper. Let me move my chair up a little. Harper 1-4. And some of you may say, well, how do you know if you're going to make an error when inputting these stats? And the answer is I don't. And like regular play in Strat-O-Matic, I aim for low errors. So the stats may not be 100% accurate, but I think they're going to be pretty close. Chico Simone 05. Cardinal 04. Sims 3-4. Tony Horton 04. Davalillo 04. Alvis 1-4. Brown 3-4. And that does it for Cleveland. Now we'll enter Boston. Wazlewski gets the loss. He's 1-1. "16 innings, 5 earned runs." Stange came in. Two innings pitched, 1 run. Well, we know he has a 4.50 ERA. No RBIs for the Red Sox. Andrews 1-4. Joe Foy in his first appearance. One four. Yastrzemski 1-3. Smith 1-3. Scott, 04. Lahoud, 02. Petroselli, 04, struck out 4 times. Gibson, 1-4. This was Gibson's first game. Tartable walked. Harrelson, 01. Interesting to note, Siebert off to a 3-0 start. I'm going to email this to myself now. That's how I back it up. I back up everything. And there it is. Takes care of it. I'm going to sign off, and I may come back on for another game. I just need to take care of some business. Thank you.